But today we're just going to talk about like the fundamental things of geometry. So everything is based upon these three terms: a point, a line, and a plane. So it's going to be kind of vocab heavy, but it won't be too difficult, I don't think, for you. So let's first talk about what a point is. It's the most simple thing we can ever have. So a point is just simply a location. It has no shape or size, and we always use a capital letter to name it. So in our example here, how would I name this point? What letters by our point? A. So you can either write point A or just A. Whatever your heart desires, that would be our example there. Point A. And it's just a location, there's nothing really special about it. But if we have multiple points, we can form a line. So a line is made up of many, many points, actually an infinite amount. Fewest amount of points that you need to make a line would only be 2. So if you're any 2 points, you can make a straight line. And that makes sense, right? If I drew 2 points on a random piece of paper, I could take a ruler and connect them. So does that make sense to you? Okay. Has no thickness or width. And then we have a few different options on how we can name a line. So the first way is with the little, like, you guys see how that's kind of like a cursive letter, right? So that's called a script letter. So you can say line N. So you have to write out the word line. So line N is one way to write it. Another way you can write the name of a line is by using 2 points on it. So you could say line X, Y. And you can flip that order either way, Y, X, X, Y, same thing. Or if you just want to be fancy, X, Y with a little line on top. Any of those are correct ways to name that line. Probably your fastest way is the last way, right? If you just put a little line on top. And then we have 2 vocab words on here too. Collinear means on the same line. So I want you guys like underline, highlight, box, same line. Collinear. So if I look at that example, are X and Y collinear? Are they on the same line?
Yes.
If I threw point Z on here, are X, Y, and Z on the same line? No. So we'd say those are non-collinear. They're not on the same line. How do we feel? Are we okay? Okay. Then we have a plane. We're all from North Dakota, like to think of the plains in North Dakota. It's pretty flat, right? So a plane's a flat surface. You can use any 3 points to name a plane. Just like a visual for what a plane would look like in like real life, like the wall. You guys did this wall, this flat surface, or the ceiling, or the floor, your desktop, those are all planes. It's going to be flat. So you can name a plane in 2 different ways. You can use this cursive P down here. You guys see how the P doesn't have a dot by it? So it's not a point, so it's just naming the plane. So you can say plane P. Or any 3 non-collinear points. What does non-collinear mean? Not on the same line. So would we agree that J, K, and L are not on the same line? So you would say plane J, K, L. What do you suppose coplanar points are? Okay, guess. Or read your notes.
Points on line in the same plane.
Right, because collinear means they're on the same line. Coplanar means they're on the same plane. So the non-coplanar would be not on the same plane. Perfect. Okay, then we can have all of these things intersect and get weird pictures, and that's kind of what our homework is like today, okay? We can decipher what it wants us to figure out. So if we have two lines, they intersect at what kind of a figure? You guys agree point P, that's a point? So add a point. What about two planes? I like that idea. Let's just first decide. Do you guys agree that there's a plane N here, and then one going up and down through it? You guys see that? Perfect. And they kind of gave it away. They make a line. So they intersect at a line. That's because all these little individual points here that lie on both those planes would make up a line. Okay, now for the vocab, let's just get in here and see what we know. So we have some examples. Okay, can you guys see that? So use the diagram. Name 4 collinear points. So collinear means on the same line. What do you guys think? I, C, N, H. Is that what you said? K, yeah. Right? I, K, N, H. Are those all on the same line? I agree. I, K, N, H. Perfect. A line that contains point M. Let's first find point M. Now, what line is that on?
Line P.
Agreed with line P?
Yes.
So you could say line P. Is there another way we could name that line? Just for practice?
M and O.
How many letters do you need to name a line though? Just 2. So you could say M, N, N, O, any variation. I'm just going to put M-O, the line on top. But this would have been this line too. Just give me options. A line that contains H and K. What do you think? Line R. Agreed. Another name for line Q. So I need 2 points on this line here. So JK, what's another option?
KL.
KL. What's the third option?
L.
Anyway. And the intersection of lines P and R. P and R. What do you guys think? Here's P, there's R. Where do they intersect? N. Beautiful. You guys want to try the next one on your own? See how far you get? I kind of did the easy one with you though. Just guess. If you have no idea, leave it blank. Just take a minute. See if you can figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna start. So you guys come up here with me. 3 coplanar points. Coplanar means what?
The same plane.
On the same plane. So what did you guys put for 3 coplanar points?
VW.
Y, X, V, W. That was a good one. What's really your only option that wouldn't work?
R.
R, because R is not a point. That's a good. Whoever said that, that's good.
Z.
Z. See how Z is not on this bottom plane here? So that one wouldn't work if you used one of these 3 down here. Is there an option if you did use Z? What would you put?
ZWX, or you can do ZW.
Yeah, do you guys see how this is a plane too, that like triangular shape? Yeah, okay, good deal. Favorite tab. A plane containing point X. Plane R? Is it X on this flat surface? Yeah. The intersection of plane R and plane ZVY. ZVY. So this guy here.
Line V.
So I heard line VY. Do you guys agree? Is this the intersection? Yep. We'll learn this later. That's actually just a segment. So if you don't put the arrowheads on the sides of it, because this would be a segment VY that starts and stops. How many planes appear in the figure?
5. 6.
I don't know. What do you guys think? 3 different answers. Let's start with the pyramid shape. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the bottom would be 5. Because this plane is a part of plane R, so they're the same. So there's 5. How many planes contain point W?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Here's one. I need to be taller. Here's one, and then plane R. We're going to do some examples on whiteboard, so grab a whiteboard for me.